Greetings, dear friends. Welcome to Azerbaijan, a country where mountains meet orchards and every meal tells a story. Here, cooking is more than a daily routine. It's the thread that ties us to our ancestors, our neighbors, and our land. On this channel, I don't just show recipes, I share the soul of a culture. The food we make together reflects generations of craftsmanship, care, and a deep respect for handwork. When your hands create, your heart connects. That's why some episodes begin not with a pot or pan, but with me carving wood, the way my grandfather once did. It's a reminder that everything beautiful begins with patience. Wood, like food, requires time to reveal its best form. Before we move on, let's make sure you have subscribed to the channel and liked the video. Your support helps keep this journey alive. A simple click from you goes a long way here in the countryside. Join the family and let's grow together. Village life unfolds gently. No rush, just rhythm. I wake to bird song and the scent of firewood, while the fields stretch lazily into the distance. Sometimes a traveler stops by and we share stories over warm bread and tea. When I work with wood, it feels like my soul breathes a little easier. There's something deeply satisfying in shaping something from nothing. The final creation always carries a whisper of the journey it took to get there. As I shape the wood, my imagination often takes over. I drift into creativity and end up crafting something I never planned. That spontaneity brings so much joy. It's a conversation between mind, hands, and material. Sometimes I carve with purpose, thinking ahead about what's needed around the house, maybe a new ladle, a coat rack, or a stool for the children. And then there are the pieces made for friends, tokens of love in the shape of spoons or trays. A handmade gift speaks louder than words. It tells the story of time well spent and memories shared.
Max, помоги. Max, Max.
Let's preheat the oven now. A step many overlook, but trust me, it makes all the difference. A properly preheated oven gives your food that golden crisp, that perfect tenderness. Heat is like a stage, it must be ready for the stars. Oh, and by the way, we're also on Instagram. You'll find more behind the scenes moments, kitchen stories, and even glimpses of village life. Come say hello and share your thoughts with us there. Here's a plate full of fruit picked just this morning from our garden, each one kissed by the sun and still holding the scent of leaves. There's no better taste than something grown by your own hands.
Max.
Spring and summer are generous here. Cherries dangle like jewels. Apricots drop into your palms. The trees do half the work, the other half is just gratitude. Sweetness comes naturally in a place like this. These are sour plums, tangy, sharp, and full of character. I'll be using them to make a sauce that'll lift our dish to another level. The balance of sweet and sour is a little culinary magic I always return to. And here come the cherries. A handful of tartness and deep red color. With a pinch of salt, they'll melt into the plums and form the perfect sauce. The kind that makes meat sing and rice glow. So, what's for dinner today? Beef legs, rich, meaty, and filled with flavor. Take a guess what we're about to do with them. It's something quite special. These beef bones are no ordinary ingredient. Inside them lies silky marrow, creamy and bursting with depth. It's one of nature's hidden treasures. Once you try it, you'll never forget its richness. Now it's time to sieve the sauce to get that perfect velvety texture. This step refines all that flavor we've worked so hard to build. A good sauce should flow like poetry, not stumble like a draft. Bone marrow is not only delicious, it's also incredibly nutritious. It's packed with goodness that fortifies the body and suits the soul. When smoked, its taste deepens and every bite becomes an experience. Look at these beef legs. Just look, and they promise a feast. Even uncooked, they seem to whisper of what's to come. Now we'll pause briefly, a little break, and we'll be right back.
Kanalımıza destek olmak istəyirsinizsə, online mağazamızdan xüsusi bıçaq və ya taxta qablarımızı əldə edə bilərsiniz. Mağazanın linki videonun altındakı təsvirdə var. Super.
Let's tuck some garlic cloves deep into the meat. Small but mighty flavor bombs. They'll release their magic during baking. Garlic is humble but never forgettable. Let's whip up a quick marinade. A bit of paprika, a pinch of turmeric, some black pepper to warm the senses. Simple ingredients that sync when combined. It's the quiet spices that do the loudest work. I'm taking things seriously today. So seriously, I'm injecting the marinade deep into the meat. Every bite will be rich with flavor. This isn't just dinner, this is devotion. Now here comes the fun part. We're baking the beef legs in dough, like little treasure chests of flavor wrapped in golden flour. This method locks in moisture and turns each bite into something unforgettable. Outside, the children are laughing, running barefoot through the grass. They've turned the meadow into a football field. Their joy becomes part of the recipe.
Kısarsa video kazanır. Zaman çok. Kenar hakkım yok kısa video.
Tea break, always essential. We sip strong Azerbaijani tea, fragrant with bergamot or thyme. In moments like these, time slows to the pace of gratitude. Life here is a quiet blessing. Fresh air, clean hands, full hearts. I'm so glad the children grow up with the sky overhead and soil underfoot. Don't forget to check out our online shop. You'll find knives, cutting boards, wooden bowls, and all sorts of handmade treasures. These are the tools I use every day. Scan the QR code and bring some of that village charm into your kitchen. Let's chop a salad. Fresh cucumber, juicy tomato, sprigs of dill and parsley. It's simple, honest, and full of flavor. You can almost hear it crunch before you taste it. The flour molds are ready. Warm, aromatic, and waiting to be opened like edible clay ovens. Each one holds a gift. What started as a quiet cooking session has become a full-fledged show. There's joy in watching a meal unfold like a story. And this one's just hitting its climax. Look at this meat, soft, tender, steaming. The crust crackles as we slice through, revealing all that juicy goodness inside. And the taste? Rich, deep, unforgettable.
Super.
The dough absorbed every drop of juice, turning into a soft, chewy shell of flavor. This is comfort food in its finest form. Let's open the next mold. Gently, carefully. Each one feels like an excavation. You never know which part of the beef leg will surprise you most. The children are back, running wild, giggling with anticipation. Their noses led them before their eyes do. And hey, don't forget to follow us on Instagram. We're always cooking something new, sharing stories, and answering your questions. Let's look at this table. Colorful, abundant, full of life. It's a village feast and everyone's welcome. There's fresh salad, warm bread, meat cooked to perfection, glasses clink, children laugh, and steam rises like a blessing. The table shines like a celebration. The children are munching happily, cheeks full, eyes sparkling. This is what it's all about. Until next time, my friends, may your kitchens be full, your hearts light, and your days delicious.